You know I wouldn't wanna bleed in my heart, my mind, and my body.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Guess we're back to the old setup till next Saturday. Hello, new subscribers. Welcome in, and you guys are welcome to leave your opinion after the video. All right, so as you know, Aina done stirred up a whole controversy this week, and now she done got words trending in a whole conversation. So Jackie changed her last name, and it sent the girls into a frenzy. Now, word on the street, allegedly, like if you congratulated her, she would sit here and block you, right? So I started doing some digging, and then there was a time where basically, well, there wasn't time. Well, there was a time that she got called out, right? She got called, yes, I said a time, honey, she got called out and everything else. So then when I saw what she said, I was like, we're going to get into what she said. And I thought about it. I said, wait a minute. She didn't block nobody. That girl done changed her last name and sit there and put on her page on, like hitting vanish mode. She sure did. She had to. Now, she did a video. And I'm going to play the video in a few minutes. Well, a few seconds. But what I think happened was when people got blocked, we were suspecting, hey, maybe they said finally, because she's been engaged for the past, 6 years. She finally got married. And everyone, was saying, oh, well, about time and finally and all that. I think people was being shady and just said she might have been at the White House, baby, having a visit. Here's a video
about that. I don't know shit about shit. I was just saying that. No, I'm not talking about that. I don't know shit about shit. I was just saying that.
Right, so Aina seen one of the content creators on TikTok had tagged her, and she stitched it, and she said, a dog piling is one thing. Lying unprovoked is something else. That's the real nasty work, if you ask me. Hope it never happens to you someday. So the girl was like, what? Everybody's like, oh, she blocked us. Oh, I always say congratulations. She does this all the time. Then somebody was like, F her. It was a whole frenzy. So I'm looking at it like, girls, y'all, it's not that deep, right? So, I started doing my investigation. Like I said earlier, started going deep. And I said, wait a minute. And I put two to two together after she responded. But it just didn't end there because her and the girl been arguing. So she said, I don't get why the same people need to keep talking about it every chance they get. Literally foaming at the mouth to open the door to expose me to harassment. Unprovoked every 30 business days. Now, Jackie said every time she sit here, she do something y'all don't like, she get harassed. And then she said y'all lying because I would never be able to stitch your video if, I blocked you. And the girl was like, girl, you had to just unblock me because I was blocked. I couldn't find you. And I was like, you couldn't find her. But then it says follow. Here's my thing of what I think. Jackie put her junk on vanish mode because, number one, she knew y'all was going to say finally. Number two, she said, I'm going to change my name, but I don't want nobody tagging me because I'm going to tell you what she did. When you try to tag Jackie, you can't tag her. But you can say something about her. Now she done took it away where you can't tag her. But you can put, like tag her name, put at Jackie, and it'll go to her. That's a notification, like when you add somebody on Instagram. But you can put pound in her name and then she'll still see it. I feel like Jackie wanted to keep that part a secret because she knew y'all gonna say something smart. Y'all gotta be honest. And then it kind of hurted the people who were gonna be like, oh my God, I'm so happy. And she probably just didn't want to, hear it or and all that stuff. So shout out to Jackie and congratulations to her. Shout out to the fans. I hope y'all just, it is what it is, and y'all can move forward, because at this point in this economy, ain't nobody got time to argue, baby. And there are fans that feel entitled and say rude things like they supposed to. It don't work like that. Sometimes as a content creator, you want to feel things just to yourself, and that's what she did. Now we're gonna talk about this drama here. So this is crazy. First of all, I feel like basketball. I knew Basketball Wives was coming like off as a Real Housewives of Potomac when it came with, Jennifer and Evelyn, when Evelyn doing investigating. It kind of started to be a spin play of basically, let's start this with her and Brooke. No shade. Let's start. I see Brooke point, but I'm still not seeing Evelyn point. Let's start this and, do this. So it's like Evelyn is Giselle and Jennifer is Robin. Now we understand why Brooke and Jackie got their own thing. And the reason I say that, because this is something they should be talking about this season. So Jennifer, fiancé Christian, had got arrested back in 2015. He talked about it on the show when he lived in Georgia. Well, still live in Georgia. And he had a domestic family dispute with his ex-girlfriend. His ex before Jennifer. Okay, I want you guys to remember that. He had to do some time. He had to do things. And I was just like, okay, well, if you didn't do anything, and you an innocent man, and you can prove you innocent, right? Why are you on probation, right? That was my mind with. But I said, okay, whatever. It's Georgia. You can be a catch-22. And then I thought about it. I said, well, he could have beat that case if he didn't do nothing or prove he wasn't there and all that stuff. So why, on God's green earth, is you sitting here on probation for something you did to your ex-fiance? Because if you didn't do it, then why is all this stuff coming out? So now they're saying there's a warrant for arrest of probationer, okay? So his name is the state of Georgia versus Christian LaSalle Walden, all right? They blocked out that, and then they said that he went out of the country without notifying his probation officer, and his probation officer seen it, and it's a warrant for the 8th of August, okay? And he has to, go ahead and turn himself in for arrest for violating probation. Now, you guys want more information on all this, you can go to YouTube Girl Is That Legal. Shout out to her. And she shows everything, all the documents and things of that nature. Now, from what I'm understanding, Christian, she started picking this up when Christian said that his, I guess, the amount of money that he had to pay to his probation officer and the court fees and all that was the same as the wedding. And come to find out, that's the document right there, that is not the same as the wedding. It's actually cheaper than what he's telling Jennifer it is. So I don't know if he's telling her that in words, trying to say, what we were saying, like, hey, we want to sit here and pay her off or something, not to say this and that and make it go away, or he trying to do it expunge. Either way it go. So it won't look like she married a criminal and back on the show. Now, if you ask me, allegedly, I feel like this could have been a storyline, because remember they would talk about it with Jennifer and things got brought up, and then all of a sudden this season is hate Jackie. And I was like, wait a minute, this seems weird. So here is the pictures that the probation officer saw when they went to Capri, Italy in July. And it was said that he was supposed to notify his probation officer, said that he was going on a trip, let him know how long the trip was. Which if you is on probation, they do, it depends on their probation officer, depends on them, but you can leave the state, you can leave the country. They need a time frame, a time period. Obviously, he got a passport, so he could leave the country if he went and told his probation officer. Now, I've seen a lot of people in Georgia who did say, hey, I'm going to be going for such and such and such and such, this and that. Probation officer said it's fine. Just let me know when you're coming back. They look at their every move to make sure, you know, they're not doing things to criminalize themselves. So when they do come back, criminalize themselves. So when they do come back, they pick them up and it's a violation. But when you don't tell them, it is a violation to the court of law and everywhere else. So Media Takeout had it, and we're going to read a little bit. It says, November 6th, Jennifer Williams and Christian Gold attended My True Scam Story New York premiere on November 6, 2023 in New York City. Media Takeout confirmed that Georgia law enforcement issued a warrant for Christian's arrest this week. Authorities are asking that Jen's husband turn himself in and serve up to 2 years in prison. What? Here's the tea. Jennifer and fiancé Christian are currently filming the new season of Basketball Wives, and the two were set to get married in just a few days at a beautiful overseas destination. The wedding was to be filmed for Basketball Wives. That's true. Here's the problem. Christian is currently on probation. He was convicted of domestic violence against his ex-girlfriend nearly a decade ago. After spending some time in prison, Christian was released but placed on restricted probation. So he was placed on probation. He was like, his emotions got the best of him, X, Y, and Z. I remember last season when one of the girls brought it up and he was like, they need to mind their business. Whatever happens, happens. Basically. We just gonna put it that way. He didn't say it like that, but basically they need to mind their business. That he loved Jen and this and that. Homegirl was concerned. But now it's saying, oh, well, you know, and I believe they did get married. Here's my thing. I feel like Jennifer, to me, is being like Carly. And I feel like she should have slowed it down a little bit with the engagement and the wedding. I feel like she should have gave it another year till he got this taken care of. Then we had to do, and then they can go ahead and get married or do it just to the peace and then get married if she would have did it that way instead of this lavish wedding. Do I feel like this is being a Real Housewives of Potomac with the Basketball Wives? I do, because it's the same thing that happened to Robin and Giselle sat here and kept picking and talking about Wendy and Candace, and then all of a sudden we come to the end to find out that Robin was being cheated on by Ron. And then Robin had to escalate the show, and Ron was upset. So now that's what I feel like when Evelyn is sitting here sneaking around. She's doing her due diligence as a friend, honey. She said, y'all not going to use her friend this season. You're not going to use her daughter this season with her new son-in-law, who they say allegedly her and the new son-in-law was friends with the ex at the time, and now the daughter pregnant allegedly by the new son-in-law that was the friend of the man of an ex-friend for 12 years and then boarded all his children. Yes, I said boarded, had it, whatever you want to call it. I sure did. She said you're not going to do that to her either. So we're going to pick on Jackie. We're going to talk about Jackie being a prostitute. We're going to talk about Jackie cheating on Judge. Jackie. And it's becoming boring and redundant. I hope they fix it soon, because I feel like this is what Evelyn should be doing as a private investigating for her friend and Jackie Christie at this point. I get it for Brooke, and I'm glad that she was like, listen, I want to check on my son, But Evelyn and Jackie, that is an old story tall tale. They need to go away. Like, girl, we know y'all don't like each other. Move on. Next, boo. Next. Because we're tired of hearing it every night. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. And follow me on all social media platforms. Bye.
You know I wouldn't wanna bleed in my heart.